Emakhaya sanamukela abafethu ohlelweni lwethu EWMag TV show. Siye sathola ithuba sayiBloemfontein, sahlangana nama-actors e-voices, sezwa ukuthi yini ekhuthaze istory sabo. Bakuphi njengamanje ngempilo zabo futhi baya kuphi. Stay tuned and enjoy the show. Ayoba.
Yo, what's up guys, it's your girl Gigi Lemaine aka Inkosazana Yasekas, and of course you're tuned in right here onto EWMag TV show. That's where it's at.
Sanamukela bafethu emakhaya njengoba nazi nani ukuthi EWMag TV show, it's all about covering art, everything that is happening in the art space. Today we are here in Bloemfontein Civic Center. Kunjani sisi wami?
Right njani bhuti?
Ngiyaphila. Maybe briefly ubani nontsikelelo usuka kuphi? What brings you to the theater?
Nontsikelelo Ntsikinzume is from Bloem. Born, bred in Bloem. She's an artist, performing artist. She has traveled the world, but her first love is music. Yes. And what brings me to the theater is because, you know, I have a big character. I love showing off. I'm lying. I love love performing.
Of course. You know, your body says it all, you know, and you're so flexible and ngendlela eniyona kwi-team, it's just amazing, the energy. How did you meet with the cast and all of you guys to meet and tell the story of eVoices?
Okay, we met through Rose Mondi. She is the lady who wrote the script together with her daughter. So, you know, she picked us like, you know, I want you in my show. I want her. So that is how we came together and did this. Yeah.
Wishing you all the best for the show tonight, right?
Yeah. Thank you very much. I hope you like it.
Of course. Guys, thank you. See you just after the break. As we're still here at Bloemfontein Civic Center, I'm joined by Rachel. How are you?
I'm well, and you?
I'm good. I see that you guys are just so much prepared for the show. Just briefly, how did you start to perform at the theater?
Well, this is my first time performing at the theater. I know Rose from the preschool where I teach. Her son was there, and she asked me to be as a cast member, and I had to think about it for a long while because it was a very sensitive matter, and she didn't know that something similar had happened to me. She just asked me. She just came up to me and asked, and knowing that it's such a silent process people go through, you don't want to be quiet anymore. You want to speak. You want to make people feel confident in speaking it. It's not a disgrace. You're not alienated. You're not alone. You can speak about it, and there is help. There is really help.
Okay, wishing you all the best for today's show, right?
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Oye bafethu emakhaya, I'm joined by Uzaza. Kunjani sisi?
Ngiright njani we?
Ngiright, and briefly, how do you relate to this story, Voices?
Well, I relate in so many ways than one. For one, as a child, I was molested from age, say 7 until 11, and by someone who was supposed to protect me for that matter. And at the same time, I'm a lesbian, so I relate in so many ways. And to know what people go through when they are forced to suppress the pain and act as if everything is normal, what it takes to heal and to stop yourself from actually becoming a serial killer or from hating, having to learn to love. So I relate with this in so many ways that I can finally say in this cast, we're not just us, but I'm every woman. Each other cast member is every woman, because whatever we tell, each and every woman relates, even those who have never been through it.
So you getting to telling stories via performance, whether in theater or sharing, that courage, you know, isuka kuphi, you know, so that nabantu abahleli emakhaya nabo bazi ukuthi, you know what, nami ngihleli la ngihleli khona and I want to say something but I cannot. How can you tell lo muntu ukuthi yazini ukukhuluma kuzokusiza?
That's the reason we do it through performance, to set ourselves free. And once somebody says it, and we now say it in living color on international TV or national TV, it makes people say, I've seen this girl walk in the street. She's very confident. She's okay. It means to like finally be like this person. I'm gonna have to like get up and start talking, because if you don't talk, it makes you look at yourself through these ugly eyes. You are always ugly. So we want to be the change that we want to see in the whole world. So we say enough is enough. Let's just break this silence.
Zaza, wishing you all the best on your performance tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I could not have been more clothed that winter's night dancing with a friend. He was watching us. I felt it. But I laughed it off. I mean, most guys watch women dancing. I put my drink down for a second and carried on dancing. After a while, I started to feel a bit drowsy, but not enough for anybody to notice. Could I have had too much to drink? Probably, but no. This felt strange. Tingles in my whole body. I stepped outside for some fresh air, and just like that, I was numb. Someone put their arm around me and started walking, not saying a word. He was helping me walk. Further away from the building, closer to darkness. I felt it, my gut telling me to get away. Too late. I was pushed against this park bus, hands on my chest, his other hand occupied with the button and zipper of my jeans. Prayer kicked in. I tried to kick, but my legs wouldn't move. Tears rolling down my face, no words making actual sense coming from my mouth. More prayer. I heard the sound of his zipper, and the next moment, footsteps. I fell straight to the floor. Someone came running around this bus, running towards me, covering me, asking questions, more questions. Please, can I just go home?
Police station? Come on, Mom, you got to be kidding me. Because I went to the police station, Mom. I did. I went there. And you know what they did? They easily let me go with the promise that they'll begin the investigations. But Mom, it was in their eyes. It was in their eyes that I saw that they don't care. They don't care about what happened to me. I need help, Mom. We are all the loving people in this world. I need help. Where have all the loving people of this world gone to? Somebody help me.
Whenever I'm in a conversation of rape or sexual abuse, showing on some social media platform, the one thing I hear the most is, I wonder what she was wearing, these short little skirts. She was probably looking for trouble. I want to scream and shout and show my anger, but I don't. Someone like you doesn't have to know that I am a victim to anything. But if there's one thing that I could ever ask you, do you think 6-year-old me was looking for this trouble as well? Do you want to know what I could have been wearing to make this my own fault? Because 6-year-old me, young adult me, are very much the same people, not looking for any of this.
Ithemba liyabulala, uthemba usulibale, wonakale umphefumlo ngenxa yethemba. Uba nenzondo ngenxa yethemba, unqame ngenxa yethemba, unqamo wakho umphefumlo ngenxa yethemba.
As we are still in Bloemfontein, as you can see, Ngimi Nomam Lindy, how are you, ma?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. What brings you to the show? What really attracted you ukuthi uze uzobhekela le show, Voices?
The voices, when I saw the poster, that's the one that makes me so attracted. I say, I don't have to miss this show. Because when I see the faces of women during this month of women, I say, this one is supposed to be more educated. Really, indeed, it was.
So how was the show? How was it? Did it fulfill what you expected from the show?
Indeed, it fulfill and also educate, especially the young women. Yes, so informative. I don't want to say.
Okay, no, thank you very much for your time. Hope you'll come again tomorrow for another show.
Yes, indeed, I will.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. As you can see, guys, I'm joined by Mamuseki and Msawenkosi. Ninjani?
Siyaphila unjani?
Siyaphila. I just saw your performance. It's on another level, you know. Briefly nje, uqale nini uku-actor?
I started earlier this year. I didn't even know that I could act, but theater found me.
Yeah.
It really did.
This is actually the first time in theater.
Yeah.
The experience I have is from back high school.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's where it started, and then this year I took a gap year, and then God just opened doors. Here I am, and because this play is very powerful, and who wouldn't want to be part of such a great production, especially if the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah. So, uma nje ngingabuza, how do you relate to the story?
Well, I relate to it as a woman. I'm not a victim, but I believe that I have a duty to speak for other women who have been raped before.
So when where you grew up, were you maybe exposed to such things? Mhlambe uzibona zenzeka in the community, or isuka plento yakho to tell such stories?
I'm actually a victim of rape. I was raped by 3 guys, my brother's friends, my older brother's friends. Yes.
So it's a process, you know. How long did it take you to really have that courage? Because let me just stand up and encourage some other people. Because it's not the end of the world. You can conquer this.
To be quite honest, I only opened up about it this year. Mid this year. That's when I opened up about it. So it's still a baby process, and I'm taking baby steps, but I'm strong. I'm strong. Yes, life doesn't wait for me.
Yeah.
So I need to just get on with life, and you heal as you go. And by doing this production, I get to heal other women who've been through the same. And through healing them, I get healed myself. So
Guys, wishing you all the best in your career. You're coming very good. So just keep it up and don't forget to pray.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, guys, see you just after the break. Ayoba. Siphinde sinamukele bafowethu emakhaya. I'm joined by Nomaxabiso Rose and Vumile Sipho, writers of Voices. Sanibona njani?
Sapempile njani bhuti?
Hayi siphilile nathi. Guys, can you please just share with us what was the inspiration of you writing such a story? Maybe ngaqala ngawe.
Okay. The story was actually inspired by our experiences together, me and my mother and everybody else who was a part of our lives. We went about writing it from home, you know. My mother was in a very, how can I put it? A very sad state in a life of reflecting because she is actually a victim of rape. And in the story, we actually, in the play itself, we actually speak about her story where she got raped by a 49-year-old man at the age of round about 9 of some sort. And that still lived inside of her and built a lot of anger within her, although it took place very much a while ago. But then she thought to herself that it's not good for you to live your life always holding on to somebody because of what they did to you. So as a way of letting it out, that is what inspired Voices. Thus, it is all about women, 7 cast members who are actually speaking about their stories as well, taken from other people outside, to actually help those out there who feel ashamed, who feel like they are victims, and to tell them that, you know what, you're not a victim, but you are a survivor because you are still living unapologetically every single day. So, yeah.
Okay. How long did it take you to step up and say, you know what, I'm writing this story now, I'm ready to tell the world, Guti, what is it that I went through?
Take me years. Don't forget that it's not only about rape. Being raped age of 8 years and fall pregnant age of 13 years, being a mother age of 14 years, being a bad example to everyone in your village. Whatever is happening, if umntana wenza into ebad bazothi umntana ungahambi nomntana kabanibani because unjanjani. My daughter was an innocent child ever. I used to tell people and say, the reason why umntanam is so brave and engasongumntu osokorisayo azange khoba e hospital because ukhule ngenqodi bayibiza iporridge, but I'm talking yamazimba and begiphila ngepesika because ekhaya we had imithi. Do you understand me? Ibanalo picture going to the clinic and that I used to be like yena umzimba mbumncinci babe nihleka abantu bhuti. I had to drop out esikolweni because bekunzima. Age of 16 years ndaqala usebenza and my mom try best yakhe into ukuthi man be right. I was a bad child, I know, and I accept that. Bendi bad, ndi aggressive and bengilwa nabafana. Benamandla engawazavelaphi. Bengingabethwa ngumfana oyi1, bengipakwa. And I was a soccer player. Isoccer abendlala iposition bendikwimiddle center bebendibiza ubaba ngetha the way bendlala ibhola ngakhona, and I was playing netball every sport because I need by energy yami inyuke, and beninochuku because I knew that basuka uyangiqala ngiyakubetha. But the reason why I wrote voices is just because I want to say to the woman, enough is enough. You got raped today, stand up and fight so you can be able to blame iloba aniwenzanga umsebenzi wabo. Now we don't have something ebambekayo because say haita, you know these devils are raping, you know what they are doing? I'm going to kill your mother, I'm going to kill your father, I'm going to do this and that. Bayasethusa. But I understand the earlier age. But if umdala uyareyishwa, step away. People, they can name you, people can say many things about you, but the problem about Tina's like victims, no, I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. The problem here too, siba we want to mastandwe. Some of them they became babezi prostitutes. Some of them bathandisa ngamadoda because some of them they beg friendship. I'm one of the people who beg the friendship. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't club, but I've been buying alcohol like using imoto yam to take people out because I want ukuthandwa. At the end, my daughter played a big part in my life, being praying and saying, Mama, everything is longer. My husband was there. We are not saying ukuthi wonke amadoda ayafana. I'm not going to say he's a good man or whatever, but from my side, he done a lot employing yam because today I'm who I am ngenxa yakhe. I can't be able to wear a dress and walk in the street. If wengazange wanchata and tell me that ba Noma Xabiso, you are very beautiful. Noma Xabiso is not the end of the world. Gabe, today I'm not here. As a village girl, I'm from Stekspruit in a village called Palmit-Fontein. We like to call in Dawyam Eskenqeni. We're from next to Lesotho. I don't want to lie to you. Some of them they can be shocked to see me because azange believe akum. Some of them they were even accusing me about things I didn't do. But now it's time for women and stand up and say wathinta umfazi wathinta imbokodo mayibonakale.
I'm sure amanye ama-theatre azoyihalela le show. Are you planning any tour, maybe a national tour, where you can just go ngalama awareness konke lama lokishi asemzansi?
To be honest, yes. I have good news for everyone. Sometimes in life you always say, isn't as possible? Everything is possible. We have Dr. Jerry Mufokeng, well known, like we are talking about legend. Do you understand me? Dr. Jerry, the first day in Bona, what apakum? You are a brave woman. I'll help you. Tatu Jerry said to mentor Ishoyam at the end, Tatu Jerry, watini, white director. Tatu Jerry bege plan abafaz bebe color every day, day and night. Now what I want in Doguti, if voices my hambe. No bingaya overseas, no bingaya along if voices can go so the other women bangaba healed. And we want those people abaripayo. Ijele, my be ijele. Kungatoma, let's talk in family, the bail of 20,000 or whatever. Do you understand me? But what I can tell you, kuna madoda lungile. Kuna madoda ngalunganga. Mna from my side, and behalf of my cast, we want to thank Utatu Jerry Mufokeng. Dr. Jerry Mufokeng done a lot for us. And everything we say out of love and happiness. You know this pain, this show is painful. But to teach you one thing, but don't make your enemy happy. That's why usibona si brave singakhali. No, and I can be happy. Ndibone Voices Estate Theatre. Ndibone Soweto Theatre. Ndibone elenduze ne-Market Theatre, ndibone eWindbro, ndibone eCape Town, do you understand? Ndibone eDurban. I'm talking about all the theatres in South Africa. We don't mind into ukuthi masize. What we want is sifuna i-victims ziziphambili. We want them. We want them. If we have to do the match, i-match yokuba masiyotshona ecourt ivakale, izaba into enhle kuthi.
I heard that you useskoleni njengamanje, you know, taking your career more in the production. So how do you find this storytelling? And I'm glad ukuthi how do you find it so much influential, especially this play Voices, ukuthi inga influence kanjani young girls that are growing out there?
To answer your question, actually, what Voices has taught me, as much as I have written the play with my mother, is that we have media platforms that use media to brag or to show status and so forth, whereas there is less about building people in terms of their self-esteem and confidence. So through this show, I came with the aim of that, as much as I will be performing and healing and helping others out there, but studying as well, technical film at AVDA to major in cinematography, I will be actually part of those young girls to speak for those ones who don't have voices to speak for themselves. That's the show is called Voices, and more than the show, it's actually all about bringing awareness into media. It's not always about the glitz and glam, but it's about touching on real issues. Thank you.
No, well said. Sesivala nje, ungathini umuntu osahleli namanje or i-victim osasaba uphumele eshashalazeni about this ukuthi, you know, getting a counselor or someone to talk to is the way to go?
What I can say, Puti, it's not easy. But please, family, friends, let's support the survivors of rape. If your friend is coming to you or anyone I got raped, take care for Lumdulo. And ladies, I know it's difficult. I know there are madoda are rechwayo. nabo is difficult because uzoba embarrassed. But please talk to someone in the family. Try your best into ukuthi mawufumana help. Maybe xa ungaya kwi-counselor bathethe nawe. And you need to understand uba yenzekile ayinawudlula. Example. Ayidlulanga, but nako I'm fighting. And those one abafumana abantwana earlier age, so neglect umntanakho is a gift. That's why my parents, they gave Uvumisipo, igama elithi Uvumisipo, accept the gift. Babonile into ukuthi is difficult for me. You got pregnant, the guy uyakubaleka, mbonisa into ukuthi this is not the end of the world, it's just chapter 1. Rape must fall, not verbally. I-rape mayiphele. And i-rape mayingabi secret. Families, mothers, brothers and sisters, let's stop lento ukuthi i-rape mayithethwe isikhaya. And if a stepfather uya rape, mama athi this person is bringing the food in the house, let's stop that. Yeka ukumosha impilo yomntana. And please, suba scared to tell ngempilo yakho because it's not the end. And thank you very much for this opportunity. Voices will go places.
Sethemba ukuthi nilithokozela uhlelo lwethu lapha emakhaya abafowethu. Nasilandele inkundleni zokuxhumana @EWMag TV show on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Akube ngokuzayo. Kusibele.